name is Ali6. I'm considered a street artist, even though I do different mediums. I've been drawing since I was 5. When I was a kid, I've seen my mom draw, and I was like, she can draw, and I can draw cartoons, you know? In my mind, I've always just thought, if somebody can do it, I can do it. And like, all I did was watch fucking Fox Kids in the morning, X-Men or something like that. So, you know, to be able to draw a cartoon was just something that I thought was super dope. And so, you know, it's just always just been my passion. Just followed through with it. That's the reason why I do this. You know, a lot of my inspirations are street artists. The early New York days of graffiti, when it came to like the history of hip-hop and how it branched out. Coming from graffiti, I did a lot of my research. That's how I learned about Cause, to see that he was able to do a collaboration with Nike, have some shoes with Nike. A really big inspiration for me is Futura 2000. Just his whole aesthetic, where it's like kind of just being underground and working with like these major brands like Bape, and that inspired me to create my own character and just ride with it, because I could see the possibilities from a cartoon character that wasn't just an animation. When I first started, I was transitioning to stop doing graffiti to doing a cartoon character, so I started putting up weed paste on the streets. And I just kind of took the same vibe of graffiti, where you want to put up a bunch of your throw-ups or your fill-ins around, so that, you know, people in the graffiti culture see it and they respect you, or they might hate on you, but either way, the character just kind of embodies everything that I do and I'm into, whether it's toys or just like comic books, skateboarding, and basketball. Just nostalgic things to just reference. But growing up, my uncle was like my father, so all the things he was into, you know, since I was around him, I picked up on him. In the household, we watched The Simpsons a lot, so seeing like a young Bart Simpson kind of had that influence on me. You know, I took up skateboarding, and then when I got older in high school, I always thought graffiti was cool. Memories are just very important, you know, and I think they just get lost. So like when you see something that reconnects you to it, you know, it's just refreshing to remember those good times that you had when you were younger. It makes me appreciate, you know, that like people understand and they like my work, because I do put in a lot of work for that. So yeah, it's really nice to see people, you know, like what I do. I don't really know what's for the future, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of have an idea of what I'm trying to do. I have an idea of my goals, you know. I'm creating like a 4-foot sculpture of my character with my friend. Like, I would hope in the future later on is to create one that's fucking 60 foot tall, something like that, you know what I'm saying? 60 foot tall might be over exaggerated, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking huge, you know? Have it inside, or have some sculptures inside the Willis Tower or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, have my work all around the world, London or Tokyo and shit like that. Like, when it comes to art, you know, everything just takes practice, and like, it's doable, you know, just like all the arts. So yeah, that's what I want to leave behind, that like, you know, I want to be able to spark that thought in somebody's mind, that like, no matter what, you know, as long as somebody like is passionate about something, they'll make their journey.